We already lost, man. Like, look, what do you mean when we got here?
Okay, what were black people called before the word Negro?
Yes,
Well,
before
when they were brought
before,
here as slaves,
see, why you keep saying
the
before they came
Spaniards
and
and
brought here?
Portuguese who
No,
brought them
they
were
programmed that shit
probably
into
calling them
people.
black and they're
You got
Spanish, and then we
you shooting yourself in the
mistranslated
head.
it. That's how the word Negro came about.
Uh, okay,
You shooting yourself in the head,
okay.
my
From
dude.
now
I'm trying to
on,
help you.
you're not Taino. You're Asian. I think you're from China. You're a Chinese
I'm
person.
Puerto
I don't
Rican.
believe
I'm
that
like,
you are
I've
Taino.
never been mistaken for being
No, you're
Asian,
not.
but okay.
He's
Chinese. You're
Spanish
Chinese.
mixed
Until
with
you prove me wrong, you are
Filipino.
Chinese.
He's
Yeah.
Spanish. The
Until you prove
Spaniards,
me wrong, or
the Spaniards went into Filipino. That's why the Filipinos speak Spanish, and they brought motherfuckers to that island. That's his ancestors.
Filipinos do not speak Spanish. They speak
It's
Tagalog.
the same fucking
It's
language.
called Tagalog.
It's the same fucking language. It's
you're
No,
Filipino.
it's not,
Same.
because
You're-
I can speak Spanish.
I know.
And
you
what
can
Filipinos
to a
speak is
Filipino
not
person,
Spanish.
No
You're
problem.
Filipino.
You and a Filipino
You're
person can have a
Filipino.
conversation with no problem. And
No,
the Spaniards-
that's not true.
The Spaniards went into Filipino and they took them motherfuckers from Filipino and brought them over to that island, bro. Like, stop the cap, bro.
Well, Filipinos do not speak Spanish. I
It's the
speak
same
Spanish,
fucking language.
and I've heard Filipinos speaking, and I can't understand
they
them.
talk to each other the same.
No, they can't. I speak Spanish.
And you know what's
No,
crazy?
they
This
speak
nigga
a
don't
different
speak that
language.
much English.
Hey,
And
one
he
of
trying
y'all
to
look
tell
it up
you,
and tell this nigga. A Spanish motherfucker and a Filipino motherfucker could sit and hold a conversation to each other in their native languages.
No, they can't.
yo,
Yes,
this
they
nigga
can.
crazy.
Yes,
Bro,
they can. I
Can you
bet money
speak
on it.
Spanish? Can you speak
If
Spanish? bro?
I'm speaking Spanish
You could talk to
and
a
a Filipino is
motherfucker
speaking
in their native
Tagalog,
language.
we cannot understand each other.
I ain't talking about no Tagalog. I'm talking about the language that Filipinos speak right now. You could go
It's
to
called
Filipino
Tagalog.
and talk exactly to their ass in Spanish, and they will
The
understand
language
you.
that Filipinos speak today is called Tagalog.
And you could talk to their ass in Spanish, and they will understand you.
Man,
And
yo,
you
No,
this
they
talk
nigga
won't.
is retarded,
you
yo.
will understand them.
This nigga retarded, man. Come on, bro. Do you speak Spanish?
I speak Spanish.
I know you do. I'm talking about the other nigga.
Oh, okay.
Seaway.
Get the fuck out of
Fuck,
here.
what the fuck that be?
Yeah, man. That's what that means. Tell them what it means. Tell them what it means. And like I said,
I'll tell you what it means. I'll tell you what it means. What it means is, yes, beast of burden. That's what it means. What you just said is, yes, beast of burden.
Seaway.
Yeah, yes, beast of burden. That's what you just said.
I didn't say boy. I said way.
Yeah, beast of burden. Yeah.
Like I said, the Spaniards went into Filipino. And all before they got over here, they was over there doing that shit. They went into Filipino, got them people all, practice Christianity.
Filipinoed out.
And they brought them over here.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. Yo, bro, do you speak Spanish?
So y'all don't know about that.
You talking about me?
that-
I speak
Yes.
Spanish, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
No, you don't.
What the fuck you talking about? I don't.
You don't speak Spanish.
I can speak Spanish. I just spoke it.
No, you
You
didn't.
said-
You said
Told me what I said,
you said 2 words.
Yeah, that was speaking Spanish, Goofy.
Say
Fuck,
fuck you, nigga.
You can say some Spanish words, but you can't speak the language.
That's not speaking, nigga.
No, it's
No.
not. No, it's not.
No,
That's
goofy,
just saying
no.
some words.
Hold a conversation with him, homeboy.
Now you're playing fucking stupid.
No. I'm telling you to hold a conversation with him. Let's see if he can do it.
What
Speak
you
some
mean?
Spanish
What
to him.
fucking,
Trátalo. Trátalo.
I'm telling y'all.
Ten una conversación conmigo en español.
I'm
Para 2 minutos.
Translate,
2
homie.
minutes. What, 2 minutes?
Translate.
I just told him 2 minutes, 2 minutos. What the fuck? Dos minutos. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I could understand the shit. I could communicate with a motherfucker in that language if I needed to. But that's not the point.
Pues,
The point I'm making is
Podemos tener una conversación.
Translate.
salt. He said he was speaking fast. He said something about some sauce or some shit. Like, what the fuck, though, bro? Like, come on, man. I'm saying the Spaniards went into Filipino, and they speak the same fucking language. Whether it's named different shit or not, they could communicate with each other because they went in there. And if y'all want to say conquered us, whatever y'all want to call it, they went in there, conquered them, and then brought motherfuckers to that island you say you from. That's all I'm saying. Me speaking and understanding the shit ain't got shit to do with it, even though I do.
Are you one of those guys that think Chinese people and
I'm not one
Japanese
of the
people
guys.
can understand
Tell
each
me
other?
I'm wrong, though. Just tell me, like, show me something that show that I'm talking nonsense.
Man, you talking
You're
now.
wrong.
Ain't no somebody to show me something that's showing that I'm talking nonsense.
The fact that a language called Tagalog exists and that is the language spoken in the Philippines is proof that they're not speaking Spanish.
Exactly. Why would it be have his own name if they was just
Fucking
speaking Spanish?
stupid.
Like, that's crazy. Why would you argue that? I don't understand that. Oh man, y'all niggas is crazy, man.
Y'all niggas.
You know, Koreans and Vietnamese, they can't understand each other. Even though to us it sounds like the same.
I'm trying to find
But they
it.
can't understand each other. In case you didn't know.
Man, they know, they just don't want to know. They want to be Indian so
Spanish
bad.
enslaved the Filipinos. That was the whole point.
Y'all want to be Indian so bad, man.
Yeah,
And I don't know why.
If the Spanish brings
Me, I can't figure this shit out,
Filipino
man.
slaves to their colonies in the West Indies, yes or no? Lupus,
I can't
you're
figure this shit
Filipino.
out.
Lupus is Filipino.
Okay. And you're African American, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I've heard that my whole life.
I don't know why you wouldn't like it.
You're Filipino.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, you're
Nothing
Filipino.
to be ashamed of.
And Chinese.
It's nothing. No.
And Chinese.
You motherfuckers is
fucking-
what make it shameful.
Your ancestors come from a place where fucking lions roam. And you guys are alive. That's fucking awesome.
Right. So you do want to be
Why are you ashamed of it?
You do want to
Freaking
be
lions, dude. Lions.
You want
Your
our
ancestors lived amongst fucking
So
the giantest cats in the
want our
world.
history? Do you want our history? Yes or no? Do you
Me
want our
neither.
history?
Nope.
Yes
Sort
or
of
no?
like
Do you
how
want
y'all
our
want
history?
Native American history.
Do
Kind of
you
like how
want
y'all
our
want Native
history?
American history.
Lupus, do you want our history?
Kind of
No.
like you want Indian history.
You don't want our history? You don't. Not even with the lions in the jungle. Not even.
That's
You
fucking
don't want
awesome.
that history. You don't
Well,
want
it's not a
that
matter of me wanting it. It's just, it's not my history.
history? Do you admire it? You admire it? All of it?
No.
The whole history?
I think
All
it's
of
I think it's freaking cool.
Right. Which part? The whole history or which part?
Well, the fact that the African race is the birth of the human race, I think that's pretty freaking cool.
Okay, now that's the only part.
Well, I mean, I don't know nothing about like African history or anything like that, you know.
Not even the African, so-called African American slavery history. You don't know nothing about that either.
I know about that.
So is
And
that
I think
part
it's
of
an
the African
amazing
history?
and I think it's amazing that today they are amongst us as equals. I think that's a fucking amazing story.
That's a great word. Equals. That's a great word.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Damn.
Dude, today, dude, they are black people are Americans. They're not freaking. They're not like no, they're Americans just as much as that cowboy guy with a cowboy hat. Freaking, they're American.
Americans only. Americans
fucking
only.
won, dude.
So Americans only, right?
Yes.
Right. Black people are Americans
African
only.
descent.
Of African.
Of
Okay,
African
you
descent.
forgot that part. You can't leave
And
that part out.
and this
can't
is
leave
another
that
thing
part
that you
out.
guys
You
don't
can't leave
that you
that
guys don't
part
can't
out.
understand. When someone
Right.
says you're African
Filipino
American,
motherfucker right there talking
when someone
Spanish
says you're
to the
African American,
Spanish
you
motherfucker.
think they're calling you African, and that's not what they're saying. Okay,
What they're saying.
Like I am Latino,
What are they saying?
yet I
What
have
are they
no
saying?
ties to Spain.
And listen,
Yes, the
translate
fuck
for me.
you
What are
do.
they saying? What are they saying? Listen, what are they saying then?
When they call you African American,
Yeah, what are they saying? If we're taking
you are an
what they saying?
American of African descent. Just like an Asian American is an American of Asian descent. I am a Latin American. I am an American of Latin descent.
So, okay, so if I came over here, if my family came over here in the 1900s from Africa, they would be an African American.
No, not your parents.
Why
You
not?
would.
That's African descent.
No, they would have been
No,
immigrants.
I said my ancestors in the 1900s.
Oh, okay.
So my
Yes.
The Caribbeans was
So-
niggas that
so
they brought. That's my point. Yeah, they went to the Caribbeans, and then it was
So did they
niggas.
come? I'm saying, did they come directly to the mainland?
5%.
They brought
Came
Super
directly to the
small
mainland.
number.
they brought majority of the Negroes from the Caribbean islands, but those
Oh,
Negroes
so
that
ma-
was at the Caribbeans was niggas
so
that they
brought
brought from
Caribbeans
Africa.
and not Africans. So you're saying they brought Caribbeans and not Africans? That's what you're saying.
Listen.
No.
They brought niggas to the Caribbean,
So they stopped for gas. That's what you're saying, and they kept pushing it.
bro.
I'm
They brought
trying to
niggas
figure
to the
it out.
Caribbean.
Right, and did what?
Then they brought them same niggas
Right.
to the United States.
I'm saying, why did they stop in the Caribbean though? Like, what's the point? Did they
To get gas.
Like, right,
Because the United States is super far away from Africa.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make perfect sense?
It kind of do.
Yeah.
When I'm thinking
It
like
does,
niggas
doesn't
like
it?
you. Yeah.
You
When
know?
I think like you.
And also, being that that major players in the slave trade were the Portuguese and the French. So a lot of those slaves went to Brazil.
So it should make sense to you that
Then
the
came over
Spanish
here.
and the Filipinos.
Damn, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
It
Right,
should
right,
make
right,
sense
right,
to you
right.
that the Spanish
So,
got the Filipinos in Puerto Rico. Then
Fuck
Right.
is
Exactly.
he
it should
talking
make
about?
sense to you that the Filipinos and
I've never
Spanish
heard anything
speak the
involving
same
Filipinos
fucking language.
ever.
Oh,
That
you
don't make
don't
sense
read.
to you.
You haven't even done your own
That what?
history. You don't even know
Your
about
own
the Filipino
history.
slavery in
Your
Puerto
own
Rico.
lineage.
Right.
But you know the story that's supposed to be for us, projecting on us so good. But you don't understand.
Yeah, because of all the nonsense I've heard you guys talking about, it made me look it up.
But do you understand
And I
that-
actually learned a thing or two.
Do you understand
Right.
that the Spanish went to Filipino and brought them people over there to Puerto Rico?
That I haven't
So-
heard.
So I'm saying
You need
you're
to
not
look that up,
Taino.
brother.
You're Filipino. You're not even a
You
Taino.
need to
You're a
look that up,
Filipino.
my brother.
Right. You're not even from where you think you're from. That's the claim
That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm from New York.
Good.
making. Right. You're not
But
from
I'm
where you think
saying,
you're from.
if you know the history, you should delve a little further, in my opinion, learn about the Spanish going into Filipino and how they speak the same languages. I even put a video in the back chat for you so you can look at it and see a Spanish and a Filipino person talking to each other and comparing how similar the language is.
I've heard the Filipino language, and it does sound similar to Spanish, but it's
You were
not
just
Spanish.
Oh. I'm saying it's the same fucking language though. It ain't
Well,
gotta
I'm
be
saying
named.
it's not.
It gotta be named
I
the
speak
same.
the language, and it's not the same language.
But I'm saying it's very, very, very similar.
That's not what you were saying before. You said it's the same language. You said it's the same language, and I'm telling you it's not.
You are of Filipino
But that's
ancestry.
You're changing
very
your story.
exact. It's almost
Changing your
exact.
story because you realize you're
It's
wrong.
almost exact, my dude.
That's not what you've been saying this whole time.
It's almost
This entire
exact,
time
though.
you've been saying it's the same language. And I've been telling you it's not the same language. Now
what
you're
happens
saying it's
when
very
watching
similar
videos
because
and
you
stuff
realize
like
you're
that.
wrong and you don't want to admit
Yeah,
it.
so I'm telling
That's
you,
what it
So
is.
look,
Spanish
is the Filipino
went
language
into
influenced
Filipino,
by the Spanish? Yes or no? Did Spanish influence the current Filipino language? Yes or no?
Latin influenced
Did
the current Spanish.
Okay, so Spanish influenced the current Filipino language? Yes or no?
No. Latin, okay, Tagalog, Spanish, Portuguese,
Is Spanish
French,
a Latinized
all
language,
of that
a Roman
comes from
language?
Latin.
Right. And who brought Latin to the Philippines? Was it the Spanish? Yes or no?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, so that confirms that the Spanish had relationships with the Filipinos, right? They were over there and colonized Filipino and created a slavery system in Filipino.
Go ahead, yeah.
Well, I don't know about the slavery stuff in the Philippines. I don't know
Yeah,
anything
it
about
was
that.
called slavery. It was called slavery too, my guy.
Look up
You
what
gotta wanna call this shit that
encomienda
happened
is.
to
You know,
our people
right? You
slavery?
know what encomienda is, don't you?
Encomienda?
You know what it is. You don't got to think
No.
that hard. Okay, you must have
Encomienda.
went through the Puerto Rican school system, huh? They don't teach
Encomienda?
Puerto Rican slavery.
I don't know what encomienda is.
It's not a slavery system, a labor system in Spanish colonies. That's not what it is.
I've never heard the word encomienda. I don't know what that word means.
Did you go to school in Puerto Rico?
No, I went to school in Los Angeles.
So you never researched your people's history at all.
Yes, I have.
You just what? So
Yes, I have.
you don't know about the slavery, or you just think that what y'all was just from the rich port. Y'all was just rich. Everybody was from the rich port. That's what you thought.
When have I ever said that?
I'm asking you. Is that what you thought? Or
No.
Right.
Puerto
So what did you
Rico-
learn when you
Puerto
were
Rico
researching their
was
history,
colonized
what did you learn?
by the Spanish, who brought slaves and freaking bred out the indigenous Tainos to where they no longer exist, and all that's left are Puerto Ricans.
And that's all you read about the history, about the slavery.
No, that's not all I read about the history.
Well, tell us what you are omitting then. Tell us what you are omitting. What else?
It'll have nothing to do with this.
That ain't have nothing to do with the Filipino slaves.
I don't know nothing
not-
about no Filipino slaves.
Oh, okay.
I still don't know what encomienda means. Can you tell me what that means?
It's the system of servitude in Spanish colonies. Slavery,
Encomienda?
Spanish colonies.
I've never heard that word.
It was replaced by repartimento. You say you studied the history, you know about the slavery, so you should know about the systems. Or was that a lie?
I don't know if I know all the details about the system. Let's see.
So you know more about.
You must
our
be saying the
slavery
word wrong because
You know
I'm getting
more-
something that
No, you know
I'm
what
getting
I'm saying. You know
an
more about our
IT
slavery
company.
than your slavery. That's what you're saying. You know more about
What's that?
us than you do you.
No,
It's a
So how do you know more about our slavery than yours?
I never said I know more about your slavery.
Right. You know what our slavery was, though. You know how it was structured, how it worked, right? You know everything about.
I
how
couldn't
it-
give you the details. I mean, I know the basics of it, but I
Oh,
never
you don't
claimed
know
that I knew
basics.
all the freaking
So
intricate
you
details.
only know what you learned in Los Angeles Elementary. That's all you know.
I know what the white man taught me in the white man school, just like you.
And they program that
Right.
into you to boost your self.
Yep, just like you.
So when you went and researched your people's history, right? What you did after school, most likely, you didn't do further research on nothing else, like our history.
Well, what's the point you're trying to make?
I'm saying,
The Filipino
why the fuck
slaves
do you come
also-
over here when you know that you don't know shit, or you're acting like you don't know shit? Like, what's the real agenda? What's the purpose? That's the whole point.
The purpose of what? What's the question you're
You
asking?
coming over here?
He gets
Onto the
self-esteem.
show?
It's a self-esteem boost.
No. No, I'm here because I'm an asshole.
And you need self-esteem boost. So you come
No.
push the thing. You come push the
No.
narrative that you was taught by the white man.
No, I
Right?
get ridiculed for doing this. I'm not
do you know
joking
what
when I tell you that my friends like
Yes,
look
that
at me
I'm
and they're
an
like, dude,
Hey,
they're like,
they-
Lucas, what the fuck are you doing this for? Like
They
they look
was
at me and
really
they go,
already
why are you
way.
doing this?
They was
And I have no answer.
They
At
was
least you know you're an
ridiculing
asshole. At least you know you're an asshole.
Well, you know, people usually attract the attention of their own kind. And on this show, it's a bunch of fucking assholes. And you've attracted my attention. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Robert
but
Lee,
it's true.
you see the disrespect. Robert Lee, you see the disrespect or you don't see the disrespect?
I give you what you give me.
You
Just
called
like with
yourself an asshole.
Robert,
I never
when I
put the word
first
on
came
you.
across this show, I thought like, oh, these guys are actually really talking like they're actually looking for the answers. And pretty soon I realized, oh, these guys are just freaking
I didn't.
a
I
bunch
didn't
of
call you
jerks
Robert
who
Lee
just
not
want
one
to
time.
like. They're just gonna be like they're not here to actually learn stuff.
Yeah,
They
That's
just
what I
here to
thought
talk
you
shit
were
about.
doing. And then I realized, oh, you guys are just being dicks.
Yeah,
So then I just came here for entertainment.
yeah.
But
You
But
don't
it was
wanna learn
originally
that.
because I thought like, oh, this could be some deep shit, man. I might learn some crazy shit
but-
here.
I ain't learned nothing.
I'm trying to teach
I'm
you.
not
And
one of those
yeah, and
people that-
I didn't learn anything. If
I'm
anything, it
I'm
just like it just kind of like
So,
did more damage because I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, there's.
Shit
I was
depressing.
like, dude, there's black people that think like this. Like I couldn't believe it, dude.
Word.
what that think? You talk about that think? That's what you're saying? That you can't believe black people can think? That's what
No,
you're
to
saying?
think like you, nigga.
Is that what you heard? Is that really what you heard? Really?
Is that a word that you just used?
See, they know the shit that they believe and think is bullshit.
No. He just
That's
told
why
you
they,
that
you know what I'm
he's
saying, come
surprised
back
that
with
black
the
people
fucking
can think. What are you talking about? He just told you.
Okay.
His
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
expectations.
I could not
He just told you
believe
his
that there are
expectations of
black
you,
people
Robert Lee.
who have
Listen,
the ability of
He
thinking.
just told you what he
So I
thinks
came here
of
to
you.
check it out.
See?
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it though. And you
Yeah.
get a
I can't believe you guys are speaking. Whoa.
Right. You're saying.
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
You like
And
coming
the
to
Spaniards
Yeah.
went into the Philippines and those
Yeah.
on ancestors.
That absurdity is why I'm here.
Right.
And the Spanish went into the Philippines and those your ancestors. So we want you to learn that today.
Yeah, and I've heard some of the most intelligent shit come out of this show. Like,
Yep.
I'm a
Learn that
Filipino.
part, though.
I've never fucking heard that in my entire life.
Right.
That I'm a Filipino and that
Yep.
Filipinos speak Spanish.
Yep.
Listen,
I fucking
as much-
never heard that shit. Never. Until today. Today is the
from a
first
nigga
time I
in
heard that.
Mississippi
Yep.
somewhere.
Ever.
I hope I
Time
talk
as you
to
have
Listen,
spent here.
don't forget
I
from a
hope I
nigga
talk
in
to
Mississippi somewhere.
Listen,
Nigga
as
from
much time-
Mississippi somewhere
as much
telling you
time
this
as
shit.
y'all have spent over here, did y'all get stupider or did y'all get smarter?
Yes. You know
I got
what? I think
stupid.
I have.
I ain't
I
lying,
think I have
bro.
gotten stupider.
Right. So that's what you like to do. You like to get stupider.
I have a problem.
Clearly.
Yes. If you didn't hear me earlier, you know, people make fun of me for this shit.
Yeah, see, that's
This
not what
is
men-
a waste
That's
of my
not-
time,
they making fun
yet
of you,
I
dude.
continue to do it.
It ain't this.
I
They been
know
making fun of
this
your
will
ass,
lead
bro.
nowhere. I know
I'm not
none
even
of you are
making
here to
fun of
change
you. I'm not even
minds. You're not
making
here to
fun of you.
learn.
I
I
ain't
will
even
learn
insulting
nothing.
you.
I'm wasting my. I should spend my time doing something productive, but I don't because I'm a piece of shit. That's why.
Right.
You giving him a self-esteem boost. Look at the self-esteem he getting for saying that.
Really, you see
They
my
been talking-
you
they
see my
been talking
shoulders
about your
slouching.
ass.
You see my head hanging down. Does it
They
look like
been
I have
talking
high
about
self-esteem
your-
interacting
something
with you
wrong
idiots?
your ass.
Right.
Something wrong with your ass.
You're right. You're
You
right.
have
They
expected
been
the
talking
truth,
about
huh?
your ass before you came on here. They been talking about your goofy ass.
all your life.
feel
That's
me?
what happened, huh?
And he come
You
here
must
to
have
think
been-
you gotta get a self-esteem boost.
Yeah.
Bitch, we gonna talk about your ass too.
Then I
Your
failed.
ass a Filipino
If I
man.
came here to get a self-esteem boost, I failed.
You probably
I know,
was musty
yeah, I
in
know.
elementary. I ain't gonna lie. You look like you used to get embarrassed. like your underarms used to stink at elementary or something.
We could drop your ass off in the Philippines right now. You will be good.
This nigga crazy.
Apparently.
Man. Still talking
Yeah.
this Filipino shit.
I'll be freaking
Yeah,
eating Mexican
Filipino.
rice
You need to read,
and
my brother.
freaking Puerto Rican desserts.
You're going to be a better man when your ass start to read something.
Man, I don't give a fuck about the Philippines, man.
I know,
None of that
yeah.
shit.
That's why.
All those
So you
fucking
can-
jungle Asians. Apparently, I'm one of them. Great.
Fuck, I'm worried about the
I'm glad you
Philippines.
learned something today.
I mean, at least when I was called,
Right?
at least when I was called the N-word by you guys, it was like, well, okay, technically, I guess. Now I'm a freaking
Oh,
jungle
you're-
Asian. Damn, I wasn't ready for that one.
You're a mix of everything.
He's a mutt. He's a mutt. That's what it is. He's a mutt. That's all.
I hate Filipino food. Damn it. I don't find their women attractive. Shit.
Well,
You don't find
that's
no
just-
women
boy,
attractive.
You better learn your heritage. You better
Right.
learn your
I
motherfucking
guess I better.
Yep.
You don't find no women attractive, probably.
I love white women. They're the fucking devil. You know it. You know it, man.
He dead ass serious too. He know. Look, he got that
Fuck
big
yeah,
ass grin
dude.
on his face.
Fucking white women are amazing, and they will fucking destroy you.
When your check comes, you gonna trick all of it off, ain't you? When your SSI comes.
He can't help it.
Well, it's 3:16 for me, and I'm bored, so I'm gonna go.
Well,
Man, I gotta get out of
Hey,
Hey,
here.
Robert E. Lee, it was a pleasure talking with you. All you nincompoops, a waste of my time.
don't look
All
at your
right, man.
Filipino ancestry, my guy.
Yeah. Say it live. I'm black and I'm proud.
Nah,